Summer, 1762. Joseon Dynasty. A wooden rice chest stands alone in the courtyard of the royal palace. It is silent, but inside, there is a man, a prince, a son. His name was Crown Prince Sado. He remained locked inside for 8 long days. No food, no water. He screamed. He wept. He begged. Then, silence. The order came not from an enemy, but from his own father, King Yeongjo. Why would a king sentence his own son to die this way? To understand, we must go back. Crown Prince Sado was born in 1735, the long-awaited male heir. From the beginning, his father demanded perfection. King Yeongjo, a Confucian ruler obsessed with order, dignity, and control. To him, any flaw in his son was a flaw in the dynasty. And Sado tried. He studied the classics, learned ritual, read the philosophies of the sages. But nothing he did was ever good enough. At first, he showed great promise. Bright, compassionate, eager to learn. Yeongjo praised him often, hoping he would become a wise and noble king. But over time, the pressure crushed him. The palace was not a home. It was a stage. Every word was watched, every move judged. And Sado lived under constant scrutiny. Even his dreams were not his own. In May of 1748, Yeongjo summoned Sado. He asked him to compare 3 Han Dynasty emperors: Emperor Wu, Emperor Gaozu, and Emperor Wen. Sado answered honestly, but it wasn't the answer his father wanted. So Yeongjo scolded him harshly. One mistake, one misstep, and shame would follow. This was Sado's childhood, a boy learning not to speak freely, but to anticipate what his father wanted to hear. This was not education. It was performance. It was fear. In 1749, he was named regent. He began overseeing royal affairs. But behind palace doors, things began to change. Sado showed signs of illness, mood swings, anxiety, at times, paranoia. He spoke of shadows, of voices that whispered. After the death of Queen Joseon and Queen Dowager In-1, his mental state deteriorated. These women had shown him kindness. Their absence left a void. He no longer trusted those around him. By 1757, Lady Hyejeong recalls, Sado feared even wearing clothes. He locked himself in rooms. He wandered the palace grounds at night. He lashed out at eunuchs, sometimes even killed. Some said it was madness. Others called it possession. The royal family whispered. The court grew uneasy. Then came the Nagyong Eon incident. A servant accused Sado of madness, of treason, of plotting rebellion. The court was shaken. So was King Yeongjo. Was it slander or truth? We may never know. But what is certain? The balance of power had shifted. Sado was no longer just a son. He was a threat. The king could not openly execute a prince. Royal blood carried privilege, even in disgrace. So he chose another path. He ordered his son to step into a rice chest, a living tomb. Sado obeyed. The court watched. His son watched. And for 8 days, he suffered in the heat. Alone. He died there. Silently. Slowly. Not with a sword, but with time. His final moments were unseen, but history would never forget them. Yeongjo later declared his son had gone mad, that he died of illness. But everyone knew the truth. Years later, Sado's son, King Yeongjo, would honor his father. He restored his title, built a shrine, spoke of his virtue. But the truth remains blurred. Was Sado a monster? Or a victim? A madman? Or a broken soul, crushed by royal life? The palace was full of rules, but empty of warmth. It gave him power, but not peace. Perhaps he was all of these things, and none. That answer, like many in history, was never written. This is the Past Unwritten.